Hi, I'm Paula, and this is my ambulance Vita that I'm currently camperizing. It's come a long ways, but the one thing I'm really struggling with is the toilet. This is what I currently have, and even with chemicals, I cannot stand the smell. Hi guys. Today I am going to show you the different pieces that I need to build my own composting toilet. I've been looking at them online, and there's the C head and there is the separate, and they're well over $1,000 US, let alone Canadian. So I thought, you know what, I am pretty sure that I can make this on my own. So the things that I need for it is my bucket. This is going to be where number 2 gets composted. This funnel is going to be used to take the number 1 and keep it separate. The main smell is coming from number 1 and number 2 mixed together. So if you separate them, that changes the whole game. So what I'm going to do with number 1, it's going to get drained into a separate container that I can cap, take out, and dump. Pretty easy. The number 2 is going to be in a bag in here, and there's going to be a medium for composting. So this is a waterless system. So number 1 is pulled out. Number 2 is mixed with peat moss, coconut coir, or sawdust, and that will actually help absorb the moisture in there. And then after, when I put this into my unit, I will put a ventilation system in it. The drawers had broke over the years with little ones, so I decided I'm going to use this as the base for my composting toilet. I have my lid. What I'm going to do is have the lid on here, able to open. I'm going to cut here and then put the urine diverter under the first half, which is the funnel, and leave the back half open so number 2 goes into the composting spot. So what I'm going to have to do now is cut this hole, and I am going to adjust this funnel so that it fits alongside of my bucket. I'm going to take a little extra off the edge all the way around, and that's why I'm going to cut this piece out. Welcome to the garage. I figured this is probably a better bet than doing it in the house. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to put a couple drill holes in here, and then I'm going to cut this circle out. Going to have to raise the bucket so there isn't that gap in between the seat and it. And I'm going to have to make a notch in the bucket so the urine diverter comes into it more so they don't have these open spaces. So then what's going to happen is number 2 is going to go straight down, and number 1 is going to go into my separate little reservoir that I dump. Now I think I have all my heights and everything correct. So most composting toilets, the whole wood piece with the seat would lift up, but mine isn't going to. Mine's actually accessible from this side. The you all see right now will actually be facing my external doors so that I can go outside of my unit, open the door, and do this outside, and none of this can possibly get spread around the camper part. So I have this here just to build it up. I put in some spacers there to hold that bucket in place, and I have the exact height if I use an antifreeze container to tie it into the funnel that I'm using as a urine diverter. So all I have to do now is secure the red piece to the top, secure the seat, and put a plastic bag in there. And ta-da, it's done. Another great thing that I have is a exhaust pump in my ambulance. It's going to be connected to the outside here to circulate air through, so it helps dry out numerous, and that will compost faster. and reduce any possibility of smell. I could have made this whole thing a lot simpler for myself if I would have just bought a urine diverter. I'm showing a picture one. It's $189, and quite honestly, I reused what I could for this project, and I only spent about $35 to build this composting toilet. And because the ambulance has an exhaust fan that works, I'm just gonna have it set in there so that air can be drawn in and air can be sucked back out through the exhaust fan. And yeah, I can just run that as needed. I'm actually pretty excited. I have dumped my porta potty before and it was absolutely disgusting. In fact, it's in one of my previous videos. It took everything I had to not puke. So I actually think this is a much better option. I would absolutely love to have had one of those fancy made composting toilets, but unfortunately, if I want to follow through with this journey, it's not something that I can do at this time. So as you've seen, this is something that anybody can do. The next time you see a composting toilet, it's going to be in the ambulance. So just take a look through my videos, and if you want to follow the progress, like and subscribe. Thanks so much.